What's up, guys? I'm gonna do a little video down here. I'm in my basement, as you can see. Got a basket. Just wanted to do a little extra video, do some putting and stuff, and I want to talk about. Just got the recent ratings update. Wasn't great for me really, but as you can tell from the last video, if you watched it, played the winter throwdown, I believe it's called, over in Morristown, and that round, those 2 rounds were actually somehow submitted in time for this last ratings update. It was really quick. I was surprised. Rating dropped 3 points, but that's a positive because I thought it would drop more. The round that I had where I was talking about, I took an 8 and had some bad rollaway stuff go down. I don't think it got included actually, so I only went down 3. So I know what I'm working from now. I think I'll put a picture up just so you can see it, but I think it's 928 or something now. My goal was 950 this year. I got really close once, 935, and I had a bad tournament, so oh well. But I'm gonna do some putting, and I put some marks down here on the floor. I've got, I think, from 10, 15, 20, 25 in my basement. Marked out with some tape, so that's pretty much it for that ratings update. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but let me know how you guys did with your updates, if you went down or up. But I'll do some footage of me doing some putts and stuff. It's on a little marksman basket, so yep. So I decided that I would do a little voiceover of this little putting session and stuff and give you insight into my head. And when I'm putting, I usually set up about 4 or 5 stations, 5-10 foot things, and I'll start as close to the basket as I can, like 10 feet. What I like to do is I like to get to where I'm making all of those short putts, and I do this in tournament too. If I'm at a tournament getting warmed up, I prefer to start short and stay within like 20 feet. I like to see the disc hit the chains and stay in. Like, I think that's a really good confidence booster. I think a lot of new people, sometimes even seasoned players, focus too much on trying to putt from long distances, and they start missing putts during practice, and they don't get the confidence of seeing a putt fall into the basket. But I do that, and I usually move back every time I make 4. Alright, so as I was going through the footage of this video and the commentary I did, I just want to point out one thing in this little spot that I just said. I am only talking about right before tournaments, like as you're warming up at a tournament, like the whole 20-foot putting thing. I'm not saying don't practice outside of that, and I'm not saying I don't practice outside of that. I was just saying get the confidence of hitting putts in tournament, because you're going to lose the strokes inside the circle on the am side usually. At least that's what happens to me, and I see on my cards sometimes. So I didn't want anybody to misunderstand that. I was just saying I usually think it's best just to stay that 20, maybe 25 foot range and in to see chain or disc going in the basket and building confidence. That's all. Just want to make sure nobody roasted me in the comments for saying don't practice outside 20 feet. Or 2, whatever I've got. Now also, I'll use these poles and stuff in my basement, and I'll practice straddle putts from those, just like I would trees, just kind of using the mess I have down there to my advantage and practicing those straddles. I like practicing straddle and my regular putt too, because every now and then you might need to straddle, and sometimes one putt just feels better than the other during tournament, and it's good to have that option. So that's me, but I'll probably I'll throw this video up.
You want to throw 'em?
Me and my little girl.
Look.
Trying to get her putting.
Watch this. Watch.
But
Watch.
yeah, thanks for watching the video, checking it out. And I'm thinking my next video will probably end up being a small little challenge video, and then a review of some discs, and another. It'll be vice versa, either or. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Yeah. We do it again. Watch. Oh. One more time. Yeah.